What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another quick view, and today I'm doing DokuCraft. The saga continues. This is one of my all-time favorites, but I just found this version where it's a Dwarven edition, and I love it. They've taken DokuCraft and just made it even better. So, as first you can see, font very easy to read, good color, everything looks right. So watch when I load it. Growing beard, sharpening axe. I love that. Uh, this is just a great texture pack all over. So, here's the jack-o'-lantern. I believe they call it like a Nordo lantern or something like that, or something weird. So you've got your array of flowers again. Moving on to the mobs, which always seem to despawn. Creeper looks standard in all DokuCraft, and so do the zombies. Actually, the zombie does look a little bit different here. Why don't you ever look at me? Oh, it's because of the animals. Skeleton looks the same as always, and spider looks the same as always. The only thing different with the slime is the sides have that little droopy feel to them. Villagers, same as in all DokuCraft. And mushroom. Here's your livestock, I suppose. Now moving on. Oh yeah, I forgot to show you. Here's the bonus chest. I love the chest in this. And the torches. The torches actually have a great animation that I just wish. It's not really a big deal. I just wish all texture packs had this. So when you're actually holding it, as you can see, it in my hand, it actually makes that animation. I just love that. So moving on to the lava and the water. Lava and still and flowing. I always loved the dark lava. I always thought it made it look a little more realistic. Flowing water and still water looks great as always. Sugarcane, standard for DokuCraft, and you got the sand, which always looks great, and the cactus. So now let's move on to the blocks. You got your obsidian, cobble, and different types of dirt, your furnace, and your crafting table, and lapis, which always looks the same in these texture packs. Now here's where things get a little different as far as these go. You can see the diamond block looks pretty standard like it does in all the DokuCraft packs, but the redstone block is actually something I would build with for decoration. And that the gold block you can't really find anything to build with, but I think it looks cool. Same with the iron block. Now the coal block, I'd pretty much say it's the exact same as the obsidian block, just with smaller pieces, if that makes sense. So you got the sponge there, you got the sandstone. The red sand looks, I think it looks alright. Here's your different types of cobblestone, and I believe, yeah, that's the mossy cobblestone. So they actually took all the mossy cobblestone and anything that would normally have moss on it, and they've just made it look kind of like a Nord would, I guess. That Nord element to it. So if you notice, I skipped the glass, but there's a very good reason for that. I'll get to that in a second. So here's the brick, which doesn't really look like brick, but I still think it would look good to build with. Love the enchantment table and the bookshelf and the beacon. Looks great. And I've always loved the glowstone. So here are the emeralds. I love the block. I think it looks great. So anvil and the standard end stuff, except for the ender chest, which again is following that same theme. So again, this texture pack also calls it void, night, and all that kind of thing. And here's where I really love the here's where this texture pack comes into its own, because you see diamond battle axe. It still works the same as a normal axe, but of course it's got that battle axe feel to it. And here, I'll hold it. So it's fun to fight with, just playfully, I suppose. But I love the diamond armor, which I'll show to you. The best is probably the gold, I'd say, but if you're gonna use this texture pack, just make sure you use the other armor because it's just so much fun to play with. It really is. So let's move on. The bed, I actually don't like the bed. I think it looks like they took a box and drew a bed on top of it. But it's DokuCraft, and I love it anyway, so it's really not that big of a deal. So here's the nether stuff. Nether brick looks great. The whatever this is, the daylight detector, whatever. You got your netherrack, and this is basically netherrack with the diamond and emerald image turned beige. That's pretty much it. So here on to the mechanisms. Sticky piston looks like they're supposed to, in my opinion. Dispenser looks great. It's got that Nord theme. Wood door looks great. Redstone lamp. I've always loved the redstone lamp. And there goes my TNT. You got the TNT and dropper, mine carts, and here's all the wool and all that. So one thing I really want to quickly address, the keen-eyed viewer would have noticed that these are no different from the normal glass, stained glass. Now the regular glass is its own texture, but they have not put in a patch for this, for the stained glass yet, nor have they put in for any birch wood. So it all comes out looking like that. And that's if you want to just use this without the patcher. I don't like to put the patchers on. I kind of had a bad run in the last ever so often with it. But if you get this texture pack, make sure you get the patcher just to make everything look right. I haven't seen this with any texture before, but I'm sure it looks just like this, but with those colors. So that pretty much sums up the review of the DokuCraft Nord style, whatever they call it. It's got some weird name, but one of my favorite texture packs. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The link for the texture packs is always in the description, so make sure that if you want them, you go download them. They're always free. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you all later.